geez, I have to be at work in like an hour and a half.
What time?
Call time's 11.
Okay.
Hello. I know it's late this morning. I was reading. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. I know Coffee Talk is late this morning because I was reading and I was talking to Katie. I got my tattoo touched up yesterday, which makes me very happy because the, no, Sarah Cole, no. The P was like not whole and it was bothering me. And now it's better. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's doing well. I feel like I have quite possibly the worst acid reflux of all time because I drank 150 Cosmopolitans last night. At one point, the waitress was like, and I think I cut her off at duh. Yes. Okay, so anyway, we were talking yesterday about narcissists. And, oh my God, gross. We were talking yesterday about narcissists, and we were talking about a lot about different parts of it, what it's like and the cloud that comes and blah, blah, blah. But there's a couple of points that I really wanted to make that I think are really important that I didn't make yesterday. The sort of idea that narcissists prey on weak, feeble-minded people couldn't be less accurate. Like, I need you guys to really understand this. You think it can't happen to you because you're independent and you have your shit together and you're a good person and you have a big personality and you have friends and family who loves you. And so you think, I'm not the person the narcissist will go for. They want like a feeble-minded, like mousy type of girl who lives in the library because she has no friends. This couldn't be further from the truth. Narcissists are not interested in feeble-minded, weak individuals who are already down here and fly below the radar. There's nowhere for them to take them. They're already sort of down below the radar. What narcissists thrive on is finding somebody who lights up a room when they walk in, who has a good support system, who is independent, and they stay alive, right? Their behavior stays alive by shrinking people, by pulling these things away from them. So in fact, the notion that they choose people who fly below the radar and sort of, don't have much to offer in life it couldn't be a bigger fallacy. The more you have to offer, but in energy and personality and whatever, the more attracted they are to seeing how quickly they can train you. Okay? So when people look at me and they go, I don't understand, Jamie. I don't understand how this is happening to you. How friends could do this to you. You're 42. You are self-aware, mindful. You're pouring into people every day. You have an awesome husband. You have great kids. You have an amazing job. All of these things. How can somebody come into your life and do this to you, because I am a prime target. And every once in a while, somebody will slip through and get close to me. And because I am a good person, and I wouldn't want to change that for anything in the world, because I am a good person, and also because my ego, which serves me in a lot of ways positively, unfortunately also lends itself to negative behavior, which is, I can fix everybody. I'm the savior for everyone. I'm the coffee talk girl. What do you mean? Of course I can fix you. Of course I can help you. Of course I can build with you and help you get your career back on track and do all of these things. The problem with that is once they display a test behavior, what I call in the testing phase, a test behavior, and you pass their test, they begin to train you like a dog. Okay? Jamie, what is testing behavior? Glad you asked. Testing behavior are things like this. I say I'm going to make a call for somebody, right? I don't have my glasses on, so my eyes are watering like nobody's business.
Where is your glasses?
My glasses are probably in my backpack, but it's fine. I say, I'm giving you an example of testing behavior, right? I say let's call this person Carl. I say to Carl, I'm going to make a call for you. I'm going to call so-and-so for you, and I'll let you know what they say. My day gets busy. I don't get to make the call. They hit me and say, what did so-and-so say? And I say, oh, my bad. I didn't get to make the call yet. And they say to me, never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay? Now, that's an all right exchange, right? Except that, thank you, that never mind, don't worry about it is a test to see if I will respond with, all right, bet. Or, no, my bad. Let me do it right now. Let me just make the call, whatever. Then you make the call, right? And you're now being given the silent treatment by Carl. And you don't really understand it because the punishment doesn't really fit the crime, but in a way you could see how they would just be disappointed because you said you would do something, and it kind of leaves you feeling a little confused, like they seem a little mad. So they're being silent, so you start apologizing. Listen, I'm sorry, I know I said that I would call, my day got crazy, whatever. They stay silent. You see, they are in the testing phase. Okay, they're in the testing phase. They stay silent even after you apologize, even after you go, hey, my bad, day got crazy, but I did call, and here's the thing. A normal person would then say, thank you. Thank you for making the call. Thank you for sending me the information. Okay, great. Here's where a normal person and a narcissist differentiate. The narcissist will continue to stay silent. And at this point, you won't know if it's because they're busy or if it's because they're still in their feelings about the fact that you didn't make the call when you said you were going to make the call. Like, you're a little confused, so you wait. But the silent treatment goes on, and you see now you're in a testing phase for them. They need you to come back again. So now they hit you about the question, and you responded and said, my bad, I didn't get to do it. Let me do it. And they say, never mind. But you then come back and say, no, let me do it. I said I would do it, I'll do it. You do it. You hit them back with the information. They still stay silent. Now the silent treatment continues. And the silent treatment will continue until you follow up again. And when you follow up again, they will either give you just enough and make you work for it, or act like nothing happened. So you are left feeling a little crazy. Like, did I overreact about the silent treatment? That felt super weird. Like, it was 36 hours where they didn't talk to me at all or respond to anything. And then when you say, did you see the message I sent you? I made the call. This is what they said. They'll go, oh yeah, I saw it. Thanks. As if it was no big fucking deal. And you're going like, they acted so, like it felt like such a big deal 36 hours ago, and then they didn't talk to me. And now you feel kind of embarrassed that you felt some type of way about the silent treatment. And you're just like, what the fuck just happened? You've now passed their first test. You've now passed their first test. And now you are being trained like a dog. You are going to be trained from here like a dog. They will continue to test you and train you, test you and train you. And every single time you move a boundary back and allow them to encroach further, they gain more and more control over you. And what you really need to understand is this is a violation. Everybody wants to know, why is it so hard to get over a narcissist? Why is it so hard? You look back at the situation, you know it wasn't right. You're chasing the high from the beginning. You know you're never going to get that again. You know you were manipulated. You know you were lied to. It is a violation of like any social norm that you are imprinted with from God. All of those things have been violated. You feel embarrassed. You feel ashamed. You confused. Narcissists are emotional rapists. That is what they are. They steal from you. They take things from you. And they continue to like wear you down. The number one mistake, if you don't listen to anything else I tell you, listen to this. The number one mistake that we make with narcissists is thinking they don't know what they're doing to us. They absolutely know what they are doing. And the second you start making mistakes, making excuses for them, oh, he had such a rough childhood. He was deprived of love. He was this. He was that. He didn't have a father. His mother was this. His ex-wife was this. His blah, blah. You don't know what he went through. The second you start doing that, you are campaigning for your abuser. You are literally their publicist. You are literally convincing the world that you deserve what is happening to you because they X, Y, and Z. So you're now telling the world that you're the crazy one and they're justified in their behavior and you don't even realize you're doing it. So when you want help and you want to get out, everybody's looking at you like, oh, but he's so messed up and he's got so many problems and you said he needs help and you said his mother was whatever and you said, and you're going, holy shit, I did. I said all of that. I literally campaigned for this human being. Narcissists know exactly what they are doing to you. It is all about control. Do they know they are one? I mean, do they look up the definition of narcissist in the dictionary and go, hey, that's me? Probably not. I don't think they label themselves. But do they know what they are doing? Absolutely, they know what they're doing. And the second you start making excuses for them, you are done. You are done. You will be groomed and trained, and before you know it, they will take everything from you: self-esteem, trust, independence, independent thinking. See, I don't think you guys understand. When I say take your independence, I don't mean your money, your job, your whatever. Sometimes they can dismantle those things in your life. I mean independent thinking. Your thoughts become solely about them. You wake up thinking about them, you go to sleep thinking about them. You're thinking of ways that you can help them, get them, elevate them, make them happier, like things you can do for them. You're trying to create value so that they will somehow value you. But it is like trying to get a cat to bark. It can't happen. A narcissist cannot value you because then by definition, they are no longer a narcissist. Believe what you see. When somebody comes into your life and begins to groom you, call them out. Stop. Don't fucking groom me. I'm not a dog. Stop trying to train me. Stop using the silent treatment as a method of punishment or control, and watch them reel back. They get big mad, capes on, all kinds of shit. Like, oh, she has boundaries. She doesn't want the silent treatment. Oh, she's perfect. When you see them come back at you like that, you are dealing with a narcissist. And anything you participate in that with them from that moment on, you are a willing participant. Just like me. Narcissists love to sort of diminish your boundaries. They love to kind of make jokes about your not liking their behavior. Oh, she's big mad. Oh, you mad?
Need to control.
Yes, it's all a need to control.
We're saying you have a need to control.
Me? Oh, right. Or they call you control. Everything has to be on your terms. Like, what? What in the actual...
What in the RuPaul?
Seriously. You literally say something and they talk about like, oh, because everything has to be on your terms. And you like... What? Bunny eyes, girl. And they don't, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Oh yeah, I guess I'm not perfect like you. Oh, they love that. Oh, they love that. They build you up in the beginning. All of the things about you that make you you are all the things they're attracted to. And those are the things they highlight. And then those are the things they slowly start using against you. This friend literally was like, I want you to teach me how to make movies. You're amazing at what you do. Fast forward months later, said to me, oh, don't you want to watch your movie so we could see your name in the credits, big producer? If you don't get all the way the fuck, I will throw my fucking shoe and this fucking bottle at you. And you look around like, are you high, Clary? That's how I felt. Like, am I living in an alternate universe? I must be. They love to bring up past shit. They love to try to control you. They love to like diminish your, your worth. And they'll say things that are blatantly untrue. Like they'll say things like, oh, I do this, but if you do it, it's okay. And you're going, but I don't do that. I never do that. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, you never do it because and you start like bugging out. Like, do I do that? Do I act like that? And this is what they want you to do. They want you to spin your wheels. The second you start making excuses for the narcissist, the second you believe they know not what they do, you're losing. They know what they're doing. And the no contact, and when it goes back to yesterday, remember we talked about emotional tethering. People want to know, why is it so hard to get away? If you know, once you know what you are dealing with, why is it so hard to get away? Yesterday, Katie and I had dinner with a friend who was like, I don't get it. Walk away. Oh, why didn't I think of that? You mean just walk away? Just leave? Just exit stage left? I should have just... Because when you are emotionally tethered to someone and you have been groomed and literally trained by a professional narcissist, in the end, you find yourself going, I don't understand how I am still caring about a person who doesn't care about me. Because they have convinced you that they are a victim of the world. And you believe that everybody is like, that I can't even explain what I want to say because I'm so like frustrated. How to get away. Honestly, trauma bonding. Oh, 100%. That trauma bonding is some real shit. We've talked about that too, lots of times. Let me just say this to you right now. If you are going through this, if you are in this right now, if this coffee talk, if you are sitting somewhere right now going, oh my God, Jamie's talking to me. I feel like I'm going to puke. I feel like I'm going to cry. Oh my God, this is me. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just know you are not alone. There are so many people, sadly, women, children. The amount of narcissistic mothers literally gives me agita. You know what agita is? It's Italian acid reflux. How do you get away? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. How do you get away, Kate? You find somebody you trust, you find a friend, and you break it down and say, this is the situation. I've been in an abusive friendship, an abusive relationship. That's what it is. Say what it is. I have been in an emotionally manipulative relationship. I don't recognize myself. I can't get out of this alone. That is what you have to say. I can't walk away from this alone. I'm afraid that I will get hurt. I don't know what will happen if I try to leave. I don't mean physically hurt. A lot of times with narcissists, they're not physically abusive because they don't have to be. Find someone you trust who can help you get out. And it's no contact. No contact is the only way to do it. Block them on social media. And I understand how hard it is because you're still emotionally tethered to them. And there is part of you that wants to believe that somewhere inside they are a good person and they will see the error of their ways. They will not. They will move. It's like this. Oh my God, I just got the best freaking example in my mind. What is it like being with a narcissist? Okay? You're driving down the road in a really nice car with someone who's telling you all kinds of great things about yourself. You're driving, and they're telling you how important you are and how needed you are and how valued you are and all of these things. And this is a great car ride. But after a few hours, the conversation changes. Suddenly, they don't really like what you're wearing. They don't like the music you're choosing. They don't like the snacks you picked. Suddenly, you're not a great companion for this road trip. They don't even really like where y'all are going. There's not enough gas in the car. The car's not really that nice. Why did you get this car? Why did you rent this car? This isn't what I would have picked. You don't listen to me. You don't care about my wants and needs. If you did, we wouldn't even be on this road trip because I don't like road trips. And you're sitting there going, how did we get here? Then they open the door to the car and they kick you out. And you roll on the street, you break every fucking bone in your body, and you lay there going, I am fucking broken. And you look back at the car thinking, surely they are going to come and get me. Except they don't. They keep driving. And you heal. Only you don't feel grateful that you've healed. You just somehow fucking heal. And then you get up and you walk after the car down the road by yourself, hoping, praying, grasping onto the belief that the person who just shit on you and kicked you out of the car will be somewhere up ahead waiting for you. And either they are, and you willingly get back in that fucking car, or they've picked up somebody else already, and now they're telling her how excited they are to be on this road trip and how much they like her snacks and her music. And she's going, oh my God, I'm so good at this road trip thing. And there you are, looking like Zelda from Pet Sematary, decrepit, with a broken spine, trying to figure out how you are wandering down a highway after a car driven by a person who kicked you the fuck out. And you are walking after them. That is exactly what it is like to be stuck in a cycle with a narcissist. And let me tell you something. If you get back in the car with them, if they wait for you and you get back in, somehow it will be your fault. Yeah. It will be your fault. I had to kick you out. You're so good at healing. You're always telling me how good you are at healing. What's the problem? You healed? Didn't you heal? You're back. You're here. And you will hate yourself.
See, that's the problem with you.
Yeah, that's the problem with you. You always talk about how good you are at healing. So I kick your ass out. You break all your bones and heal. And now you're mad? You're mad because you healed. Bitch, if you don't. And then you're fucked up, sitting in the car looking out the window going, damn, he's right. I am mad that I healed. I did say I was so good at healing. Instead of being mad at the fact that he kicked your ass out of the car, you start looking at yourself like, why did I heal? No. I've had it. I'm done. I'm done with any manipulative talk. If you know me in my real life and you are going to try to hit me with some passive aggressive shit, like, oh, I see you're in Atlanta and you can't hit me. No, I can't hit you. I was not put on this earth by my creator to just be around the fucking social chair, just making sure everybody's seen and heard and hit and included. Like, no. Phones work both ways. Stop letting people manipulate you with their passive aggressive talk and their manipulative text. Shut up. Speak to me with respect. I say it every day. I'm going to say it again today. You ready? I am 42. So let me put my glasses back on so I can see what the hell you're saying. You have someone telling you they're done but won't give you your belongings? Fuck your belongings. Who gives a shit? I don't care. Do they have your kid? If they don't have your kid or your dog, fuck your belongings. Are you kidding? Get out. Keep all my shit. I don't even want any shit you've seen or touched or know about. It's all tainted. So keep it. You want my t-shirt, my old Converse, my damn brush, my toothbrush, my douche? I don't care. Keep it. As long as you don't have my kid, as long as you don't have my dog, keep it. Okay. Advice about a mother bad-mouthing you to adult children. Sit your children down in front of her. Hey guys, we're having a family meeting. The next person who talks shit about me in front of my kids gets completely cut off. Everybody on the same page? Great. Clock starts now. Say one more word about me in front of my children. To my children, about me, in front of my children, around the block, on their answer machine, in their voicemail, in a text. Say some shit, and I'm going to wrap you up in a slip and slide like a fruit roll-up and put your ass out with the trash for spring cleaning. Say one more word about me to my children. I think 2019 is the year of like, I'm done. I'm fed up. That's how I feel. Katie, she's a lot nicer than I am. She's also not right here right now. So, and I know a lot of you, are going through this. I see the Are narcissists capable of loving siblings or children?
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. They're capable. Whether they choose to do it or not, that I don't know. But yes, they are capable of loving. They do manipulate, though. They do manipulate. In my friend's instance, I often heard him telling his daughter she was the only person in the world who loved him. That is a very manipulative, emotional, tethering thing to do to a child. Because now the child feels beholden to the parent. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. That is just a fact. How do you recognize a normal relationship after you've been with a narcissist?
Oh.
I feel like it's very easy to recognize because,
Yeah.
for example, when I got out of my relationship with the narcissist I was with before Michael, and Michael and I would have a disagreement, I would wait for the silent treatment because it was what I looked for. It was what I recognized. It was the emotionally controlling behavior that I had become used to. But Michael didn't do that. He would, sure, there were times he needed space, but he never used silence as a weapon against me, ever. And any time that I came to him, he always made sure that I knew it was what he wanted. Like, I'm so glad we're talking. I'm so glad you're here. It was never a, oh, now you're sorry. Oh, now you're whatever. Never. Never. To this day, I've been with Michael, I don't even know how long. To be honest with you, I really don't. Olivia's 11, so add 3 to that, 14 years. To this day, Michael is the healthiest thing I have ever done with my life. I'm not saying it's perfect, and I'm definitely not perfect. And I'm not even saying that romantically I always believe Michael is the right person for me. But as a life partner and a man to raise children with and someone to grow old with, Michael is the healthiest thing Michael taught me about healthy relationships. He taught me about mature love. Like, we don't have the same love language, and I'm not saying we always come together, but there are healthy relationships after narcissists. You have to know that.
Yes.
And you have to heal. PTSD after a narcissist is real. It's fucking real. And if you are trying to get in touch with a narcissist who is not answering you, or stop trying to get in touch with them. Stop. Not as a game, not as a power thing, just stop trying to get in touch with them. They will eventually call you, believe me, because they thrive on your energy. They're emotional vampires. They cannot stay away from you for long. The more you chase, the further they go. So just stop. Does all silent treatment mean narcissists? No. But just know that silent treatment without an explanation, for example, hey, Katie, I don't really like the conversation we had. I'm going to take some time to decompress, and I'll hit you when I'm ready. That is a mature way of communicating. Katie can then go, okay, Jamie's taking space, and when she's ready to talk, she'll let me know. When the silent treatment doesn't mean you're a narcissist, but it does mean you're emotionally immature and you want to punish somebody. And I don't want to punish the people I love. I never want to punish the people I love. I don't even want to punish my kids and their pains in my asses. I don't want to punish people. What happens when kids are involved? It sucks. It sucks. I can't speak. I don't feel comfortable giving you advice on how to raise children with a narcissist, because I am not doing that. All I can tell you is the only way I know how to heal from a narcissist is no contact. That is very hard when you are raising children. So
But what the no contact comes down to is protecting yourself, right?
yeah, well, no contact is self-preservation. That's why that's what you have to do, because they thrive on your contact. Silence is okay if you need a break, if you are using proper communication about it. You can text someone and say, hey, I need space. I'll hit you back when I'm ready. I'm sorry. Just going ghost on someone, going silent on someone that you care about is emotionally immature, in my opinion. Even when I'm mad at Michael, I say, you know what? I'm going in the bedroom. Don't talk to me. Because I want to let him know that what I'm doing is temporary. It's not a punishment. I need a minute. You don't emotionally ghost people that you love. You just don't do that you care about. Anyway, the sad part is that we could talk about this forever because clearly we have all gone through it or are all going through it or will, whatever. Can they change if they are aware and they want to?
Even if they want to, it is so hard to change who you are.
I wouldn't risk it. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't risk it because being a narcissist and the tools that they have to protect themselves are so ingrained in who they are that the amount of self-awareness and work they would have to do is insurmountable. It would require a decade of like intense psychotherapy. I wouldn't risk it because they will fall back, even if they're aware, they will fall back into old behaviors and survival skills, and you will pay the price of all of that. And I know you want to believe, and we all want to believe, that we are special enough that we could be like, no, you're not, remember what we said, you're not going to do that to me. And they're going to be like, oh, you're right, because I want to be different. Nah. Nope. I remember my sister. My sister got in a relationship with a guy that was literally only known for beating up his girlfriends. That was his reputation. And I remember my sister looking at me and going, he's never done that to me. And I thought, oh, I love it. You're the one. You're the one. The one woman that he won't put his hand. How did I not know? I was living under the same roof with the chosen one. Okay, great. He won't put his hands on you. Okay, awesome. Ticking clock starts now. What do you think they do? Get into the relationship day one and punch you in the face? That's not how that works. They've got to like groom you and charm you and train you, and then it starts. Same thing with narcissists. And newsflash, he put his hands on my sister lots of times. Locked her in a house, spit on her, pulled her by her hair, like all of it. Just wanted you guys to know that it turns out I wasn't living with the chosen one. Guys, I love you. I don't think you understand how much I love you and why I sit here and why I do this and why I force myself through uncomfortable situations that make me, conversations that make me feel that I want to throw up. And I don't know. The problem is that when someone's in a relationship with a narcissist, the more you push them to go away, they will tell the narcissist what you're doing, and the narcissist will phase you out. So the only thing that you can do is keep notes of what's happening, keep your eyes on the situation, and offer support every and any way that you can. I love you. I really do. Literally. I don't know any other way to explain it. Today is the last show in Atlanta. 4 o'clock today, we will be live. And then I will drive home after the wrap party tonight with Katie, and we will get to see, hopefully, the babies if they're still awake. I love you guys so much today. Have a great, great day.